Hey everybody, Mark here. This is step 6, tricks and tips. We're going to head over to canva.com, which we said before has some great features, a great tool. Saves your work in editable formats. You come back later and make changes or keep working with the one that you saved. Has great options, elements, and examples to help you with your design if you're a newbie, or even if you want to just save time. It's an excellent online free tool. It has templates for almost every kind of social platform. Things like book covers, YouTube thumbnails, Facebook, Twitter images, as well as headers. So you don't have to keep track of different sizes or whatever. And they keep up, as we mentioned, with the changing all the time, Facebook or whoever changes the sizes. So we're going to learn some tricks and tips using the templates, creating a template, learn how to save it, the best format to save it in. So let's head over to canva.com and have some fun. Okay, we're back here in canva.com now, and one thing you can do, a little trick and tip here, is you're allowed in the free version to make 2 folders. So if you want to add a folder, you can call it like templates, and then what you want to do with that, say you've got nothing in here yet, but we can drag our current image in there. We'll do that in a second, because right now I'm just going to go back here where we were before. We'll delete this and we'll save that border for a second, and then we'll go to uploads and we'll throw in a better logo. So give me a second, I'll do that. Okay, so here's a logo I've got here. It's just a logo with a transparent background. So if we wanted to change the background now, here we can just delete that, and we can add whatever background we wanted, or keep it like this for our Facebook. But Facebook, so don't forget what the background on Facebook might be, blue or white or something, so you might want to get another color with that. So we can get a different background there, or add whatever we want. Say we wanted to change it to just to check a gray background or something like that, or we wanted to make a textured background of some type. There's a gray with a texture. It looks kind of cool. And also, if we head back over the Facebook graphic, we could add our logo there. And see, this is transparent background, so it fits on there fine. And we may want to have it depending on, you can adjust it around for Facebook, but it kind of looks cool. The artist, where our logo would be there. We can also do, if we grab the shape guy here, let it load up, and we can grab whatever kind of shape we want. So if we wanted to put it in a circle or something like that, we could grab it here, or anything really. So say we wanted a circle, we got to grab that, and we want to shrink it down a little bit. We also want to arrange, so we want to take it to the back, and now it's black, so we want to change that because it's the same color as our other guy, and we'll go with a gray again just to see. And there's how that would look. So you could fool around with that, make it a little better, change it up a little bit. You also might want to add the background and change. Okay, so grab this guy here, it's a transparency, so we can make that a little lighter if we wanted, and make it as light as we want, just to kind of make it stand out. You can even change that color a little bit again to do that, but that's kind of a cool thing to do. Okay, and then I'll just download that. So it's ready now. It's already downloading it. So we'll bring it in here. That's what it would kind of look like and with the download template. Another good tip is all this area over here, it's either called negative space or white space, depending on where we're working, but it's just a graphic design term, so you want to leave this things open. And also, if depends what it's for, say if it's for Facebook, we maybe want to move this over here and change it up a little bit, because of the our other logo might be beside it or something like that. But whatever, it's just how it you can kind of play that out for yourself. but basically you want to leave a lot of space. Like space is part of design, white space is part of the design. Okay, then after that, this is still generating a preview for the Facebook cover, but you can throw it into your templates folder so you can kind of keep it organized if you wanted. It'll be in all your designs as well, but if you're using the same logo and this is what we're branding. And also if you wanted, you can make a copy of this, and then once you make the copy, you can edit it. So it'll take a minute because we're doing a thing, but it'll say you can edit this or use it as a template for something else, right? Which is cool. And then you can change the background color if you wanted for another, like a different than Facebook, or you change your mind even, right? And then you can take it back and still keep the original and change the cover on this one. Okay, then you still say now we picked YouTube as one of our social networks. We're going to do the same thing here. So again, we have all these guys that cost you money. This is a free one. Free. Lots of free stuff. I mean, there's just tons of stuff in here. And you may want to change up the design. There's a cool thing already designed for you. This one looks nice, right? But also, if we drag our guy back in here, we can try to resize it. And like I say, one good thing about Canva, it doesn't shrink, or it stays the same no matter how you resize this. So we can fit it into our, here we go. We're fitting it in here. And give me a second, I'll bring in my logo. So I'll just drag the logo in. And there we go. And we can add again that if we want it or not want it, or we can change that around, but we're keeping the same concept. So again, we're branding it out. Somebody comes to our Facebook page and checks out our YouTube channel or Twitter, it's all going to look the same. And when you save this, don't forget, this is important. Your logo should be a PNG with a transparent background. That way you can put any background, it doesn't show. It doesn't show here, it's like transparent here, so it'll show through to the other background that's behind there. And then when we download, like I say, you can't save it as a transparent background unless you're on the paid version, but it doesn't matter, because for now, what I want you to save is make sure your logo is saved in a PNG transparent. And then when you download this guy, you can just download it and it'll come out cool for there. Then you upload it to your YouTube channel in this case, or whatever your social network is. What you do have to watch, sometimes this looks good on the Facebook, but because you're stretching it so much for YouTube, you might find that the quality, it'll be a bit pixelated. So either if you want it better, you got to redo the photo, or make sure your original photo is of high quality so it'll fit across all pages. So you can do that. Let me show you that in a second here. So we're back in Google Art where we got that image, and you already got labeled for reuse. And if you want to get down, you want to get something that's large. So if we go either here or here, we can try here. That's a good size. Remember, Facebook said don't want to be too large for that, and then you still got options here to choose. There's the one we have here, and it's in that pixel size, so it should be good enough for all platforms. Okay, so get in there, fool around with it, have some fun. Designing is fun. Get your logo made over at Fiverr, bring it in, make sure that transparent background again with a PNG, and then whatever you picked for your guys, grab it up here. And if you notice, like say when we seen the other options for Instagram or Pinterest, it has a little different kind of header, so you can just use your logo in that particular case. So you might want to make a round logo for that, or a square logo that you're using the same throughout, but as long as it's the same font and colors, then you're good to go. All right, assignment before step 7. Step 6, this is a really important step. You want to be able to build out your header template for your website, your hub site. You also want to build some social networks, whichever one you chose in the previous steps. You want to build out those headers or whatever you want, and you're going to save and download them in the PNG format, which we went through with a transparent background. And once you do all that, and don't forget about your colors and fonts and logos, you're going to post at least one hub graphic in your project. And don't worry, you can do it. This is a great program, so if you think you might want to go back and redo stuff, check it out, put it down, get some feedback, and you can always redo it. Doesn't take long, and it's fun to do. Okay, so we'll see you in the next step 7, some final thoughts and the action steps you got to take. Okay, we'll see you then. Have fun in canva.com. Looking forward to seeing your projects posted, and see you then.